Pro Wrestling 300, you already know what it is. SmackDown from Uncasville, Connecticut tonight. Heyman in the ring to open the show. Speaking on the threats to the island of relevancy on Raw and SmackDown, Paul claims Sammy wasn't in the building, but mid-promo he popped up behind Paul and asked him for his mic. Sammy makes points on why the bloodline is crumbling and says Roman's days are numbered, 8 days to be exact. He says Roman doesn't need to worry about Cody. In those 8 days he's taken the belt. Very, very solid open. I'm very, very pleased. Hit Row versus the Banger Bros was up next. I can't express enough the useless nature of Hit Row. 4 minutes, free and clear. Top Dollar didn't even get tagged in. That's for the best, I'm positive. Viking Raiders video package, and it appears next week, the Raiders versus the Banger Bros. Lacey Evans was up next against a local jobber. Lacey, for me, has go-away heat. No one cares, and quite frankly, fucking neither should you. Strowman and Ricochet, who I have dubbed Strochet, versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Jimmy has been looking for Jay all night long. He appears in the crowd as the match is about to start. It's an interesting little wrinkle in development. The Usos are working like a well-oiled machine, and I'm not sure how this makeshift team of Braun Strowman and Ricochet is being competitive with the Usos. If you're just having a one-off, it doesn't make sense. If you're trying to tell a story, it doesn't make sense. I'm half a Momo, and it's completely obvious to me, so it should be completely obvious to the people who get paid to think about this shit. Like, what the fuck? Strochet hit that dumb shoulder press swanton for a very, very close to. Blind tag by Jay. Jimmy takes the shooting star press from Ricochet. He rolls away from Jimmy, and Jay is already in the air hitting the Uso splash. It was a cool finish to a very, very mediocre match. Basically, just watch the ending sequence. That's all that you really need to watch. Natty was out for an in-ring promo. Okay. Runs down Shayna, calls her a knockoff Ronda. Shayna was out to retort and says she's been fighting long before Ronda. She wrestled before Ronda, etc., etc. Now Ronda's out looking a little teed up, and she kind of looked at Shayna for a second, and then they put the beats on Natty. Shotty out for a half-ass save attempt, and they beat her up too. I mean, it's just bad. It's just all bad. Sammy and Jay had a promo in the parking lot. Tells Jay that Roman is going down, and he knows how Jay feels. This is the most interesting thing on the show. Sammy tells Jay that he acknowledges him. Whoa. Jay daps him up when we go to commercial. This is now crossing into a different level with the bloodline. It may go down as the greatest fucking wrestling story ever told. No fucking bullshit. 30-second LA Knight backstage promo. Let me talk to you, LA Knight. Yeah, mark my words. He is this generation's Rock with better in-ring ability. He is going to be a fucking giant star. I'm just telling you that you fucking heard it here first, okay? Giant fucking star, that guy. Makeshift tag team match, Raquel and Liv against Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. I'm fucking super into this Karen gimmick. I think it's fucking hysterical. Raquel powerbombed Liv onto Chelsea for the 3. Action was subpar, but Chelsea is definitely worth the watch. Fatal 4-way with the shot at the IC title next week on the line. Mysterio, Santos, Escobar, Madcap Moss, and Karrion Kross. This has potential. Ray has been good since the 90s, and the other 3 have ability to be serious players. 2 undersized workers, and 2 physically solid guys who can both work. Has good shit written all over it. Moss moves so fast for a fucking guy his size. Cross is still working the angle with Mysterio, yelling at him as he's kicking him in the face. Santos and Ray were working together during the match, and what a way for fucking Ray to get back at the Judgment Day if he teams with Legado. Finn and Santos would be super good. Imperium up in the skybox watching. Moss is underrated, and Santos is too. Madcap with an elbow drop on Ray for the shock win. Never thought I'd see it. Maybe Triple H fucking sees what I do. God damn it, it was a good fucking show of SmackDown. Fucking make sure that you tune in a couple of minutes for the next show. Peace.